Hi, I'm Ganeshprasad. I'm the MD and CEO of Genworks Health based in Bangalore. India has got a huge healthcare burden. And when I say a huge healthcare burden, with a large population as ours, the ability to provide quality and affordable care for all is a huge challenge. While in the metro and tier 1 geographies, there is access to healthcare, a large portion of our country does have healthcare facilities, but they do not have a technology adoption, a view of how they can use technology for improving outcomes. We are challenged in more than one field. Now we have a large cardiology burden, especially in the tier 2, tier 3 markets. The burden of cardiology is even more. A lot of people who are not able to have great healthcare support in these geographies, unfortunately, we have high mortality rates there. Look at neonatal care, mother and child care. That's another area. India, every year, India delivers 30 million babies, and 30 million mothers and 30 million babies have to be taken care of. It's very, very important that there is enough access to healthcare and healthcare technology for all of them to have safe mothers and safe child. Look at oncology. Here again, we have a growing burden, and the early diagnosis is definitely going to improve outcomes. So these are the key challenges that we face in a large country as ours. Beyond reach, it's basically adoption, and how adoption and affordability will certainly improve access. We all know healthcare is underserved. Underserved not because there is no need, there is an enormous need, but our ability to provide the relevant technology and the relevant solutions to the customers. In these tier 2, tier 3 markets, as I said earlier, in the metro tier 1 markets, we are having enough or more. We are even comparable to any of the developed countries of the world in terms of healthcare infrastructure. In tier 2, tier 3 markets, we have great physicians, but the infrastructure for healthcare is not adequately provided. So the challenge clearly is going to be to improve access. We need to make healthcare adoption, healthcare technology adoption affordable, and most importantly, we should look at a solution orientation mindset where we should not try to sell something to the customers here. We should try to more understand the need and how we can work together with them to build solutions for them to address all their needs. And their needs starts from training and all the way to supporting them with financial solutions for procuring such machines. Large corporations like GE very clearly are focusing on this. If you see, GE Healthcare India's mission is to work for a healthier India, and with the mission being so noble, working for a healthier India, for a healthier India, very clearly technology adoption, as I said earlier, is the key. They are building products which are relevant to our country, relevant to the needs of our customer, and most importantly, without compromising on quality, they are making it affordable. While the products are available now, today it needs an efficient distribution channel to take these products to this customer. What I mean by saying an efficient distribution channel, an efficient distribution channel in any industry does not serve the need of the customer. It actually works together with the customer to ensure that he is able to understand the need, he is able to understand what is the right thing to do, which is the area to focus, and then how efficiently you can utilize the products that's being procured, and how the service is provided after the sale of the product, and most importantly to support the viability of the customer, because he is buying this machine for a purpose, and that purpose has to be utilized, and that's when the adoption will be complete. And we are doing we in Genworks are doing our effort is to create this environment in the tier 2, tier 3 towns as well. In our country, healthcare has been only available, efficiently served only in the metro and tier 1 markets. A large reason is also because one reason is affordability, and a large reason is also the companies continue to focus only in the metro tier 1 geographies where the potential was higher. But if you really see, the growth of the Tier 2, Tier 3 markets over the last few years has been terrific. There's rapid urbanization, and there is a clear need which is coming out basically from the fact that the affordability levels of people in the Tier 2, Tier 3 markets over the last several years has improved. And with this being the case, certainly the growth in these markets are much more faster. The size of the markets may be smaller, but the rate of growth is faster. And as GE is developing products to serve the needs of these customers, GE also wanted to make sure and wanted to be the first in creating an efficient distribution channel. Historically in these markets, even now, other than what GE has done with Genworks, what we have is indirect distribution. Indirect distribution with partners who are small-time businessmen who have a good knowledge of their markets and their customers, but their ability to provide the same level of service or support to the customers as much as their metro and Tier 1 counterparts is limited, because very clearly they don't have an ability to scale. They don't not retain good talent, not train and retain good talent. All this impacts the support system for the customers in the Tier 2, Tier 3. While they continue to pay the same price as what their metro or Tier 1 counterparts pay for products, the level of service they get, the level of support they get, the level of efficiency they are able to get from the companies that are represented in these geographies, the distributors represented in the geographies, is not equal at all. And as I said earlier, it has to be beyond transactional. For enhancing healthcare adoption, we have to go beyond being just transactional and serving the needs of the customer whenever he wants to buy. That can continue to happen, but we are here talking about a larger problem. The larger problem is improving access, and with products being available, like the products of GE being available, at affordable price points and which are relevant to them, which fits directly into their workflow, and very efficient distribution organization is the need of the hour. That's the reason why GE created Genworks, and that's why we are here. The primary objective of Genworks is to expand reach. So we have set ourselves to be available within 100-kilometer radius in any location across the country. Of the 632 districts that we have in India, Genworks represents GE in 432 districts. In all these 432 districts, the first effort of ours is to make a direct presence with our direct employee who is trained adequately and is supporting the customer within a 100-kilometer radius. The second, I said, the way to go in these markets is the solutions way, and the Genworks way is the solution way. We are not going to sell product as another product to the customer. We are not going to wait for the customer to realize his need and then go and transact with them. Our whole effort here will be to promote the value of technology to the customer, to support him through the procurement, and most importantly, support him all the way beyond. And that is not necessarily only selling GE healthcare products. Customers' needs are different. Customers' care area is different. Say, for example, the neonatal, in the area of neonatal care, GE has products, to serve 50% of the needs. GE has a phototherapy, GE has good warmers, incubators, and ventilators. But another part of infant care need, which is very critical, is products like hearing screening, products like jaundice meter, and products like brains monitors. GE does not have it in the portfolio, and Genworks will handle complementing products that complete the care area for the customer. So when Genworks goes to the customer, we are not going to restrict ourselves to just selling what we have as products, but we are going to put together solutions, and we have partnered with a world leader in neonatal solutions called Natus, who is the best in class in hearing screening, best in class in jaundice monitoring, and best in class in brains monitoring. So today our customer neonatologists and our neonatal centers in the Tier 2, Tier 3 geographies will have an ability to procure all of the technology that is needed to save our newborn lives, to intervene early and support them to a normal growth. That's the Genworks way. So it's about reach and it's about solutions. With solutions, when I said reach, we will go close to the customers, we will understand the needs of the customer better, and as we understand the needs of the customer, we'll work with them to put together a solution so that he is not having a gap at all when it comes to delivering healthcare to his patients. And this certainly we believe will improve outcomes. One, we will be there with them, and then we will give him solutions that's going to make him more efficient. We will continue to build on reach, we will continue to build on our own capability, internal capability. We will make sure that there is enough effort from our end to do customer trainings, to get the best of the key opinion leaders, national key opinion leaders and international key opinion leaders to these geographies, and help them to come and conduct CMEs, roadshows, training programs, fundamentally creating awareness on the value of technology. As I said, we will improve our capability of our teams to support the customers to use this technology. We will expand our service operations. We are also trying to see to have at least one service engineer in every 3 districts so that is available within 24 hours. It's very important. As much as we say that we need to expand the reach, it's also very important that when the customer has a problem, there is somebody within a 100-kilometer radius to come and solve his problem, because these are life-saving equipments and cannot be cannot wait for somebody to come from a longer location. So net our interest is to give end-to-end, first reach, then provide solution and take care of the long-term maintenance, and continuously go and educate the customer on the latest trends, and then work with him to enable adoption.